All right, guys. So welcome to this live session with your host, Dre Day FX. So as we do every weekdays, we look at the Forex indices and middle markets. Hope everyone had a great weekend here. So let's get on to it. So let's look at the calendar and see exactly what's up. So like I said before, we are out of the government shutdown, so we should have some regular news data, and we have some news data that will be delayed. So we'll see exactly if we're gonna have some data from October that'll be out for this month. If not, we're just gonna continue with the latest news here. So for today, for you, New York, we had a lot of CAD news. We had CPI for CAD. Median CPI year to year. So CPI, common CPI, all that stuff. So if we look at it real quick, if we look at the percentage here, overall it's negative. So we have a few of them that were less than last month. And remember, if you have if the forecast is if the actual is lower than the forecast, but it's better than last month, it's still bullish. All right, so it's still a positive, so instead of negative. All right, so if this number is better than this one, depending exactly if it's the other way around, you just have to click on the news calendar and make sure the actual folder, and you look to see if it's the actual is greater than forecast. If the actual is greater than the actual previous month, but less than the forecast, it's still positive. All right. I hope I hope I'm clear with that. I know it's a little bit confusing, but that's pretty much it. Perfect. Hey, Leon, hope you have a great day. All right, so let's look at TV alert app. Just gonna close this. All right, TV alert app. All right, so this is the TV alert app. So we received the institutional liquidity and info here, if it's a bullish or bearish movement. So at the top, you have the news ticker here that provide you with the article from Bloomberg and Fox Business. So if you have times to look at the articles, you could look at them here when you're trading. Here you have the latest, the ticker here for the last few trades that came in today. So basically, the first trade that you're going to have for the day is London. London, we had three indicators, three signals. We had German for a buy, UK 100 for a buy, and French 40 for a buy. So that was at 301, 303, and 304. So basically within the first 15-minute candle. So we're going to look at it in a few seconds. Then at the bottom, you have the TV economic calendar. So provide you with the high impact news here for the week. As we could see, we had some news here on the 19th and the 20th also. So we should have non-farm info on Thursday. So that's going to be interesting here. That's good. And we have the indicators here. I'm just going to close this. All right, so I'm just going to start with first indicator here. This is the MTA V5, multi-time frame analysis here indicator. That'll provide you with the previous days open, high, low, high, low close, previous week, previous month. And also we just added a feature here that is the last 5 days of open and close candles here for the last 5 days. So those are based off the last five daily candles. And you're going to see exactly where we're trading off of those open close levels here. So as you can see here, we have multiple lines here that are providing you that we're near. So this is Sunday's October. Let's see here. So provide you with the levels here. That's perfect. Next we have Nova. So this is I'm just gonna go on. Currently I'm on Bitcoin, but I'm just gonna go on Russell. So this is basically a trend indicator here that provides you with a trend in the market. And I'm also on the 1 hour here. I'm gonna go back on the 15. So if it's bullish, you're gonna see it will be saying a buy. If it's bearish, you'll see a sell. So only use that as a trend indicator here in the market. So pretty straightforward to understand. We have FVG, fair value gaps in the market. So this is based off of the 1 hour fair value gap, even though we're on a 50-minute chart. So that will provide you with levels here to look for based off of fair value gaps. So currently we have bearish fair value gaps here. So we may continue to the downside before going higher on Russell. Next we have POC and VWAP. POC volume weighted average price. So provide you with the previous day's point of control and the value weighted average price for the last day. That will be on Friday. So right now we're at the previous day VWAP. So this is where we're trading off of. So if it's above those lines, that means that we're bullish. If it's below those lines, that means that we're bearish. Right now we are pretty much in the range here of maybe price going to continue to downside. So we'll see exactly how it goes. And then we have EMX AI with Nova. So this is EMX is average directional index indicator. So that provided with buy and sell signals here. So basically, this is basically the way that I was trading originally here. I was waiting for an actual pattern here in the market on the ADX, and if that pattern was confirmed, I had a signal here for a buy, and by adding Nova, provided with the actual trend. So if everything is aligning with Nova and the AMX AI, it's going to provide you with the signals here. So as you could see, the latest signal that we had here was a sell, or we went to TP almost 3 right now. So that will be the current setup here overall. And let me check if there's anything else. Yes, last indicator here is the pivot. So providing with the pivot points here in the market. So basically, if price goes towards previous pivots here, those pivots will be removed, because that means that we're rating those pivot points. So you could use that as a higher low, or a lower high, or high or low, high low, whatever. So right now we're creating there's a higher low basically. So this low is lower than this one. So this one is a higher low basically. So if price is still holding on to that pivot, that means that we're going to be going up. At the next level to be rated, it will be the next lower high. So that'll be this one. So we're creating multiple lower highs here. So we'll see exactly if price wants to go up. So if it does, it needs to do this. So right now we're doing this here. So if we're going up, we should be doing higher lows like this. All right. So pivot point to pivot point to pivot point. So basically the point that you're seeing here, the top or the bottom, those are basically pivot points. So you could use that way. All right. So that's pretty much it here for the rundown of the indicators. So we're just gonna wait for market to open. It will be opening in a few seconds here. So we're just gonna wait for the alerts to come in. And the alerts that we're going to be focusing on this session here will be uh, what's it called? US30, NASDAQ, S&P 500, Russell 2000. We have gold, and we have German 40. Those will be the alerts here for this session. So for today, there shouldn't be any issues here in regards to news or anything like that. So we'll wait and see. Let me go back here, see if there's any questions. Yeah, no problem. All right, so let's just gonna open up Nova and the trend and point of control. All right, so I'm gonna go put myself here on US30. Just setting up. So everyone had a great weekend. Yeah, everything was good here. Just waiting for today. I'm gonna have my my doctor's appointment here. So hopefully everything goes well. It's not working. All right, let's see. All good Wednesday. Live. Yeah, so it should, yeah, on US30, you should have a sell set up. Yeah, everything's looking bearish here, but we may go up to be clearly a sell setup here. We should have that pivot to be broken to the downside. But remember, we were already been going down here for the last few days. So we may have a reversal here being done here on US30. Let's close. Let me open this. There you go. For some reason, I'm not able to open that on US30 on my end. I think I have to change the no, it's pushing here. I'm just gonna open up and FOMC. I wonder how much is the name of it on Owanda. It is da, 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 da. Trying to find the US. It's a US 500. Put US. Now it's pushing big time to the upside. Let's go away. All right, so we just change to the upside. So, like I said, we may have a pivot right here that'll be confirmed, because I don't think they're gonna go lower than where we were before. And remember, we do have FVGs at the top. So if I open up FVG. As you can see, we have a lot of fair value gaps here at the top. So I think they're done going down here, and we may start to go higher. But so far, no signals here. So as long as price is, I'm just gonna close this. Too much confusing here for you guys, pretty sure. Sometimes, like most of these signals, most of the alerts, not the alert, most of the indicators that you have here, eventually you won't need them anymore because you're gonna visually see them. You're gonna see them really pretty much clear. Like you clearly see that there was pivot lows going lower and lower and lower, and we had the last low that was here. But right now, to have a continuation to the downside, we need to pass this point. If we don't pass this point, that means that we're going to be changing momentum to go to the upside. Yeah, I have to check what happened there. Yeah, okay, the time is not right. Time is not right. All right. All right. So on US30, as you could see, we're at the first 15 minutes. Still, we're still on that first 15-minute candle since the start of the market. So it's going, we're bullish here right now. Better to wait. All right, so everything seems to be switching to go bullish here. So let's look at the 4 hour. and see what we have. And you can clearly see on the 4-hour, let me remove all of the indicators so y'all can see clearly price action. So it's really important to look at price action here, guys. So that way, the indicators that I created here, guys, is really to help you to identify few stuff, but you're able to see clearly with the price action here is exactly what it's going on. So if we look on the 4-hour, we have this low right here. All right. So this is the lowest point here before that push to the upside right here. So we created a higher, the high of this point here. So now, if we want to go down, we need to go first. We want to reach this point. This point is the actual level here that price needs to pass to confirm a bullishness overall in the market here on US30. All right. So as long as we don't create a new low below this one, that means that we're creating higher lows. So right now, price stalled right here. We're consolidating a little bit, and now we're waiting for a bullish movement here. All right. And remember, this is a 4-hour candle. So we may continue to the downside. If it does, we need to pass those lows that we had here previously. So we had a low right here, and always use the body of the candle. So we have a low right here. I'm just gonna put the there we go. We have a low right here. All right. So this is a low. So basically, this is the lowest candle here after that move, right? So price needs to go lower than this one. So let's go down on the 1 hour. We see that level. Now we can refine our low. So this is basically this one here. This is the low. All right. And this is the latest high. All right. And I could put a line also on this high. So basically what you need to look at is the last low is this one. We had a high right here, but it's a higher low, right? It's a lower high, right? Now we had a higher low right here. This is basically a pivot point at that point, at that time before that move here. So we have a lower high right here. This high is lower than this. It's higher than this one. So this is a lower high. Then we broke that pivot point. So this one is the new higher low right here, but we didn't pass this one, all right? So if that's the case, we may have a push to the upside, and we need to breach those highs here, this one, and then this one, to confirm a reversal to the upside, right? If not, if we want to have a continuation to the downside, we need to pass this level right here, right? So based on what you're seeing here, is it more plausible that we're going to the upside or to the downside? This is a question for you guys. Are we going to the upside or to the downside based on what you're seeing here? And you also need to look at the current price action. and we did had a wick right here, trying to reach this low. Didn't reached it at all. So I'm gonna put a line to that low, and you're gonna see clearly that we tried to reach this point. We didn't reach it at all, and we tried to reach it basically two times, this one and this one. All right, in that price action we tried to reach this one, didn't go through. Now we're going up. Now we'll see exactly how it's going to go. All right, so as long as the price is not reaching this point, we're still bullish. If not, if it goes through this point, that means that we're creating new lows, and now we just have to wait to see if it wants to go and reach another level. Okay, so if and only if the price action is going lower than this level here, the next level of interest will be what? We have this one right here, and we have this one right here. So currently we are in the indecision here. And I'm also testing the full automation here. So it should be done. Right now, as you know, the automation that I'm using is it's an automation based off of TradingView. But now I just coded everything, so it's gonna be a full MT4 EA. So without the help of TradingView at all, so it's gonna be a full script, and just have to make some modification because I think the time filter is incorrect, but I have to double check that afterwards. I could show you guys. I was gonna double check to see exactly when those trade came. Sell, 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 sell. $16. I have to check. So it's NASDAQ and S&P 500. All right. Yes, I'm just gonna check NASDAQ and S&P 500 so I can understand what it did exactly. was a sell. That's good. This one was good too. Yeah, I have to check when it entered. All right. All right, so nothing so far, no signals at all. So that means that was here. So that would be, so it's not the right time. The time is not good. Let me know if you're in a trade currently. I'm just finalizing a few things. US30 for a sell. Have US30 for sell. So US30 is a sell. Let me check. Trend line. All right. So US30 is a sell. This is what we have here so far. Stand 03. Set trigger. All right, so US30 is starting to break to the downside. We'll see exactly if it's gonna continue to the downside specifically. We're still in the downtrend right now. But like I said, we need to break those that swing here. Even though it's, I don't think it's. Did it confirm that it was a swing? Yes, it was. So that was confirmed as a swing. This one also, it was confirmed as a swing. Sorry, but we may. Break to the downside. Let's look at the 1 hour. 1 hour just started here. All right. Not a lot of action today. All right, so now it's pushing to the downside right now. All right, this is the 1 hour. Let's go back on the 15. So we do have that pivot going down here. So there we go. So now we're pushing here. All right, there you go. So now we're pushing. right, so not a lot of movement here today. We still have that sell here, so we may continue to the downside, but like I said, I'm pretty sure that we may start to go higher based on that pattern, because as long as it doesn't go down to that pivot point, we may start to go higher here. So this is what I'm expecting here overall. Yeah, so now we're pushing to the upside. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna switch. Right now, remember we have the 1 hour time frame, the 1 hour candle that is being created right now. As you could see, it went to this dictum liquidity at the downside that was missing here, and may start to push to the upside. So overall, I'm looking to go bullish here after that sell-off that we had on Thursday, Friday. So this is Thursday move, Friday. Now we have a new cycle here. We start to break to the upside. As I said, this way. Like this, like this, like this. All right. So that's what I'm expecting overall. So what time is it? 9:13. Right. So we're gonna close it out in a few seconds here, guys. But first, I'm just gonna show you the results here of the EA that I'm finally testing here. So I have maybe 2 or 3 weeks of testing here to be done. So it should be good for December, hopefully. S&P 500 is a sell. S&P 500 is a sell. Sell on S&P 500. So let me go on S&P 500 before showing you the results. So S&P 500, I think it's doing the exact same thing at US30 here. So be careful in regards to that sell signal. Like I said, if we're going to a sell, if you have the pivot points indicator, so we have a gold sell also. So sell US30, sell S&P 500, and sell gold. I think gold sell, it makes sense. We'll see we'll see about it in a few seconds. All right, so S&P 500 we have a sell. So we need to break that level here, that pivot point that we have. And like I said, we may have a higher low right here. So we have a higher low right here. This is the low. This is the higher low. We have the lower lows here. So if it wants to go up, we need to break those previous highs here. All right. So I'm pretty sure this level right here, if it breaks to the upside, we have that other level here, right, to go up. All right. But if it wants to go down, we need to break that pivot point, and we need to break this one also to have some real estate to go lower. And if it does, we have this level here that will be a low of interest, and the next one will be this one right here. All right. But for now, this is what we have here. So we have a sell signal here on your S&P 500, and then we are going to gold. We have a sell on gold. most of the gold signals here were pretty good here. So if you have the TV Alert app and you're looking for gold setups here, most of the gold setups here were good overall. So right now we have a sell also for gold. Same thing, we need to break those pivot points to the downside. We have basically higher lows here. We have this pivot point, this one, and this one. And then we have lower lows. So basically we have a wedge that is being created here. So we may have a bear flag. Okay, a bear flag here. When you see a bear flag, that means that we have a big downtrend here, and then we have consolidation that is going down. All right. So a bull flag will be this way. So get a price going up, and then a breakdown to the downside before an impulsion to the upside. All right. So a bear flag is pretty much what you're seeing here on gold. So I have a breakdown to the downside. Then we have highs, lows, highs, lows, highs, lows, high, and we should have a break to the low to the downside, meaning that we need to break those previous swing lows, especially this one that is breaking that flag, so we could go to the downside a little bit more. And we do have some real estate to the downside. And as you could see, we have a higher low right here, and we have a lot of pivot points here. So we need to break to the downside. If it does, we're going to be going to those levels here. All right, so those point of interest, and that's good with the pivot point, is that you see exactly the price of where price needs to be broken to the downside or the upside for continuation to that direction. All right, so let me show you the EA's result for today, the first day of testing. The only thing is the actual time needs to be adjusted because I put a specific time and it didn't work. But nevertheless, the actual logic is there. So let me close this. I'm gonna share my screen. First, I'll show you the actual results here for the day. So the result that I'm showing you guys is on a 200K demo account, and this is demo. Remember, demo account. So we need to test out all of your systems here before going live. And everything that I'm showing you guys that was on TradingView, or the results that I'm showing you guys, is based off of software that I created by myself. So no one else has that anywhere else than here. So this is basically in a 2-hour window, an hour and a half window. So that would be around 5 o'clock my time, because I put it at 9:30 till 11 New York time. But I have to adjust the time that I coded on the EA, because it gave me a different time. But the logic is there, and I'll show you guys the results. You may not see it. So let me, thank you, have it. So we have basically, I think it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. So 200K, so almost did 5%. So I think made 4% in one day. 4% in one day. All right, so this is a demo account, and I'll show you the. So that was I think. Let me look at the amount here. It was $8,820.62 here. So that was off of 1, 2, 3, four, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5 trades. So 5-0. I made almost 5%. And I'll show you exactly the actual setup if I'm able to. Give me 2 seconds. Dun, 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 dun. No, that's trading view. This is my. Hold on, guys. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm able to share my screen. Let me. No. All right. Let me cancel and go on here. All right. Hold on, guys. All right. Thanks, Leon. It's gonna be. It should be good overall. So, where is that? Let me share here. And if I go with this, okay, let me share my screen. All right, so hopefully you guys can see that. Hold on. Oh, yes, you were able to see it. All right, perfect. So I just wanted to double check. All right, so let me go back. All right, so you can see my screen right now. Just gonna minimize this. And minimize this. All right. So this is basically the EA. So as you could see, you have, it's pretty simple to understand. So this is the Renko Advanced EA, and basically it's calculating the Renko charts, and also it's providing you with the actual super trend. So not super trend, but the Nova indicator. So so I coded the Nova indicator in that EA. That will provide us the actual trend in the market. So the line that you're seeing here at the top, as you can see, it says higher time frame 60 down. So that means that this is the 1 hour higher time frame that is filtering out trades in that direction. So when we had that those trade here coming in here on Nasdaq, so US Tech on that demo account is Nasdaq. Between that time here, since the level is a downtrend, it activated sell signals here because it's going down. So it's following the trend and it's following the higher time frame trend. So we had the sell here. Now, if there's any pullback or anything like that for a bullish momentum, it's not going to take the trade, but it's going to take the trade for a downtrend. All right. So now it's out of that range. That's why there's no signals anymore. But between that one hour and a half window, so basically those trades were only taken in 1 hour and a half. And 1 hour and a half, it gave you that setup here. I think the last setup here was almost $4,000 off of that setup, that sell. And same thing, I'm just going to show you SSP 500 did the exact same thing. You see, you have a higher time frame sell. The line is here. the trade will filter out the signals here going in the same direction. And if it does, and if it's within your time frame, it's going to give you the setups here. So that's why you have that sell. All right. So that's pretty much the gist of it. The settings are pretty exhaustive. There's a lot of settings here, but it's pretty simple to understand. So I'll see if I will give access to people on that setup here. But first, I'm just gonna set up, making sure that everything is working fine, and that will be good overall. Let me look at the. All right. So that's pretty much it, here, guys. So we're gonna close out the session. So it's 10:27. So we're gonna close it out, and we'll be back here on Wednesday, because today, after this call, I'm going to my doctor's appointment, and I will be, hopefully, I think I'm gonna get an injection. So some formula in my eye, so I won't be able to see clearly here for at least 24 hours. So that's why I'm gonna take tomorrow to rest up, and we'll be back here on Wednesday, same time. So it's already on the schedule here. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully everything goes well, but so far so good. So I'll keep it running here for a couple of weeks, and we'll see exactly if it makes sense to use that. But that was the plan all along. That EA was done since this summer, but I was waiting. I was finally quoting the trend that I quoted on TradingView. So that's the Nova Edge. This is basically the actual same logic here as on the EA. So I had to create that first, and then migrate that to the NT4 one. So it took a long time, but it's finally done. The only thing that is maybe needs to be adjusted is the actual session filter. That it seems that it's taking the time of the broker, and not the actual time of the EA. So that needs to be adjusted. But that's pretty much it overall. All right, no problem, guys. So thanks so much for being on this live. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll be back here on Wednesday for another session here with yours truly here, Dre Day FX. So we have US30 sell, US SSP 500 sell, and gold sell. That were all of the alerts for today. So if you have the TV alert app, it's still going to be running here, so in the background. So you're going to have setups here at London and New York, and Asian session Monday to Friday as always. So that's not going to change. All right. So I wish you a wonderful day, guys, and happy trading. Have a great one. Peace.